Hey guys, come on downstairs. We are continuing the career of Jim Bob Lowder on NASCAR Heat 3. This is our third hot seat offer race as we continue to try to impress teams in search of a gig. It's the Brant Agriculture 100, and I'm not even sure where this is, what track this is. Somehow I cut all of that information out when I edited the video, and I can't remember because it's been a few weeks since I played this. Alright, Elliott Henderson was your pole winner. Jay Martin is starting at the back as he always is, and we are driving the 22 car from Queen City Racing, team out of Charlotte, North Carolina, place that my brother lived for a couple of years. He was actually in North Carolina when Dale Earnhardt was killed, and saw his funeral procession go by while he was in Charlotte. And NASCAR's big down there. It is big down in the South. That's why we named our guy Jim Bob. Jim Bob Lowder. I'm not trying to make fun of people from the South. I'm just, my inspiration for Jim Bob came strictly from Fletch, and he was trying to make fun of people from the South. And Fletch lives. And that's where the name Jim Bob comes from here in our Jim Bob Lowder series. I don't know what inspired Lowder, but I thought it sounded good. Jim Bob Lowder. And we are in last place now after we get slammed down into the inside wall, almost onto the infield. We get hit from the rear driver's side tire, gets us a little bit loose. Then we get hit again and slammed down into the wall. And we are in a very familiar position in the back of the pack looking up at everybody. We're going to fly around the outside now into 21st place, and we're looking at Goldie. He is in 20th. And man, I don't know why our starts have been so bad in the first 3 races, but it's really making it difficult to have a top 10 finish. That is, I would like to have a top 10 finish to get to today, but our official goal given to us by this Queen City Racing team is 14th, and I think that's doable. Even though we're in 20th right now, we are still tight with everybody. We're on 19th. We're heading around the outside, and now we'll cut back inside. We've got Lewis in front of us. He's the 18th place car, and we're making hay on the outside here at this track. It's a short track wherever it is that we are. And Lewis continues to hold the inside and keep us from passing him. There's several cars really tight right here, and very little separation. And we continue to stay on the outside and keep this line and try not to get into the wall. But I think it's a good line around these corners. Try to stay outside, gives us a little bit of an angle here to pass people as we come around the corners. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, to be honest. I don't know racing. Drive fast, pass cars. That's what I do. That's what I try to do anyway. We're in 17th, and we are jostling for position with Libson. I think it's Eli Libson was his name, if I remember correctly. And we move into 16th place. All right, we've got some separation here. We can open it up a little bit. We get our car up to about 125. And do NASCAR cars have governors on them? I think they do. I want to say they do. Anyway, we're going to move ahead in our race. We are not in the NASCAR series yet. We're in the Extreme Dirt Racing series, Extreme Dirt Track series, whatever they call it. And I just want a team. That's all I want. Just get signed to a contract by a team and get this career moving forward. We are in lap number 38. We are sitting at 15th. We've got a group of cars in front of us. Some of the leaders have lapped us by now for certain. 38 laps in. We're looking at 14th place car Boswell. Boswell, the 27 car, he is to our right. And we're going to cut inside everybody. This is getting tight down here. And we're going to have to take the corner a little bit slower. We get tapped from behind and get a little bit loose. We are drifting around this corner. And we are able to stay under control and jump out in front of that group of cars. We are now 13th, looking at the leader, Henderson. He started in first. He has maintained that position. He is still in first, and we bump him out of the way. Hey, we're not friends with Henderson. He was a douche in our opening race and has been a douche ever since. So I'm not trying to make friends with Henderson by any stretch. And now, oh, we got a car sliding off into the infield, and that, I don't know who that was, but Lowder had his way with him. Lowder is in second place. He is constantly up in the top 5, him and Henderson. So they are probably bitter rivals. So Henderson in first, and he is the green bumper that you see up ahead. Lowder is in second place, and he is directly in front of us with the name highlighted with the blue spoiler. And we're in 13th, so those two cars have lapped us at least once, maybe more than that. Libson, the 19th place car, we are going to lap him for maybe the second time, and we do so on the inside. So how many racing fans do I have as subscribers? Let me know. Let me know your racing background. Let me know how close you follow racing. Are you a casual? Are you a diehard? Have you ever watched a race? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you get a chance to. It's much appreciated, obviously. And this is one of the, my main series are NCAA Football 14 and MLB The Show and a few others. This is one on the periphery that I do. I like to diversify my videos and have many different games. And this is one of the periphery ones that I like to do. Racing is one of my favorite games to play. It's a little bit harder for me to make videos of because I don't know it as well. I'm not, I don't watch NASCAR all the time. But hopefully I'll learn more as I go through this game. I'm excited to get to the NASCAR series where we'll have pit stops and all that kind of stuff. So I do plan on doing the long, drawn-out races. I don't like the short, 20-lap races and call that a real race. I want the real experience. I think I talked about that in episode number 1. I want the whole experience. And we're in lap number 58. We are at the number 12 position. We're holding on to it. A top 10 finish would be great to get. It would be good for our resume. Might convince a team to take us after this race. We might have to wait until the end of this season. Obviously, this is the third episode we've done. This is the third race we've been involved in. There have been several other races in this season that we have not received a hot seat offer for. So we're getting, as we get pushed sideways and we slide out, although we do not lose any position. We are still in 11th as we recover nicely and get back online. So as I was saying, there have been other races that we haven't been involved in. We have only been involved in like 3 of maybe 8 or 9 total on the season. So our standing is down at the bottom, even though we haven't finished in the 20s. That is where our standing is. It's like 23 or 24 or something like that. As we come upon the number 10 car, here is our top 10, Haig. We can get past him. We are in lap number 83, so we don't have much left. And we are going to fight with Haig for a top 10 finish, it looks like. Can we get that top 10 finish, or will Haig fend us off? We get to the inside on Haig. It looks like we're going to get past him. We are now number 10. And the number 10 spot is now ours to lose with 16 laps to go on the race. Top 10 finish, here we come, hopefully here at the dirt track at, it was like El Dorado or something like that. I don't know. I wish Eldora, El something. I can't see it. It's written on the outside wall. And we are in lap number 95. There's your leader, Henderson. He is in first. We are in 10th. He would be a good rabbit if we can follow him. That might help stave off the 11th car, Haig. Libson in front of us at 18th. We don't want to stay at his pace. Oh, and he just turns down in front of us. What a douche. What a douche. We had that inside line, and he totally got right into our front passenger side tire, front right tire. And now we're struggling to hang on to 10th place in the 97th lap. The leaders are going to be finishing any time, and there goes Haig. And Haig slams us into the wall. Are you kidding me, Haig? You dirty bass. And we are going to finish 11th. We lose the top 10 finish in the last half lap due to some couple of douchebags. Unbelievable. We finish 11th here. So that is race number 3 in the career of Jim Bob Lowder. I won't worry about standings and all that kind of stuff until we establish ourselves with a contract and a team, but that is the first, basically kind of a practice race here. It's the career of Jim Bob Lowder. It's Mama's Basement. It's NASCAR Heat 3. It's sports gaming.